Between the Pain of Loss and the Glow of Hope, written by Zina Ali al-Isawi. In an old neighborhood where time seemed to stand still, Reem was born, a child with eyes that sparkled like the sun struggling to pierce through heavy winter clouds. She spent her childhood wrapped in the embrace of her mother, a woman who softened life's harshness with a warm smile and a heart full of tenderness. Their home was modest, yet brimming with tales of love and security. But fate had other plans, refusing to let their happiness last. On a stormy night, as the rain relentlessly battered the windows, Reem's mother suddenly fell ill. Reem sat beside her, clutching her trembling hand, her eyes brimming with tears. The scent of herbs her mother had prepared to ease her pain filled the room, but the agony was beyond relief. In a quiet moment, her mother whispered in a broken voice, "Be strong, Reem. You are the light that will remain after me." As the rain played its mournful symphony, her mother closed her eyes forever. Reem shook her hand, crying and screaming, but the world no longer heard her. Days passed, but the sorrow didn't. Reem would sit in the corner of her room, holding her mother's memory journal, flipping through its pages as if searching for the warmth that had vanished. Her father buried himself in work, trying to escape his pain. One day, Reem came home from school to find a strange woman in their house. She was Wafa, a strikingly beautiful woman with an inexplicable coldness in her gaze. Her father approached with hesitant steps and said, "Reem, this is Wafa. She will be part of our family." Reem couldn't grasp what it meant for someone to be part of their family while her world was already crumbling. Wafa pretended to be kind at first, but saw in Reem a lingering memory of a woman she could never outshine. She sought to win the father's approval in every way while delivering her venomous words to the little girl. "Why don't you try to be better? If you were more obedient, your father would be happier." Her words sounded like advice, but carried the daggers of jealousy beneath. Reem, who had nothing but her silence, began to feel that the home she once called her refuge had become strange and desolate. One night, Reem woke to the sound of an argument between her father and Wafa. The latter was saying, "Your daughter doesn't like me. She makes me feel like an outsider here. Either you set boundaries for her, or..." Reem couldn't bear to hear more. She felt suffocated, retreating to her room to clutch her mother's photo, tears streaming endlessly. The next day, Reem asked her father to visit her mother's grave. Standing together before it, she placed a white flower on the tombstone and began speaking as if her mother could hear her. "Mom, life isn't the same without you. I miss you every single day. I've tried to be strong, but sometimes I feel so lost." Her father was deeply moved by her words. For the first time, he saw the pain he had ignored. He placed a hand on her shoulder and said softly, "Reem, forgive me. I've been blind to your suffering. I'll try to be there for you." They returned home, but something had shifted. Reem began to show her courage, not by leaving the house, but by staying and confronting her fears. She searched for an inner strength that would help her navigate the challenges ahead. As for Wafa, she remained unchanged, but Reem decided she would not allow her to steal what remained of her spirit. Every morning, Reem stood by her window, gazing at the sky and whispering to herself, "The sadness may never leave, but it will not defeat me." The sorrow lingered as a faint presence in her life, but it became a reminder of the value of light, even when it's faint and fleeting.